shooting a clown looking like the president. And now some Trump supporters are calling for a boycott of Snoop's music. Gina, I hate boycotts. I don't know. I hate boycotts. But listen, he also pitches a lot of products. I got to think the sponsors are not too happy with Snoop on this one.
Yeah, you would think not. The thing about boycotts is they are a beautiful testimony to the free market. We saw them work when Starbucks got political and their stock dropped, when Macy's dropped the Trump tie and they started closing stores. I created the boycott movement, Eric, going way back, and that's because I know that Americans like to talk with their pocketbook, and we saw it again when Ivanka's brand tripled. I think went up by 300% in sales when stores tried to drop her, when Joy Villa stepped out in the Andre Soriano dress at the Grammys and her records went to #1. So we know that these things work. My caution to conservatives would only be this, that the things the left is doing right now work to their advantage for 2018 and 2020. They may just want to give this enough rope to hang itself, so to speak.
All right, Richard, your thoughts on this whole mess? We'll talk a little bit about your thoughts on Snoop Dogg's video and also Bow Wow's response.
Oh, well, I think Bow Wow's response was disgusting and vile. But on this particular video, I mean, I think there's it's clearly satirical. It's not politically correct. But I mean, hey, you guys hate political correctness, so there you have it.
Come on, Richard.
Hold on, Richard.
Hey, Richard, let me make a point.
Richard, satire's fine. Satire's fine.
It is satirical.
It's part about pointing a gun at a depiction of the president and pulling the trigger.
I'm glad you brought that up because
what about the Obama
wait a
rodeo
minute.
clown, though?
Wait a minute. I'm glad you brought that up because Ted Nugent, who was at a Donald Trump rally on November 7th, said the following: President Obama is a piece of exploitive. I told him to suck on my machine gun. That's Ted Nugent. He was at a Donald Trump rally supported by the president, and we're not boycotting him. So
I would never condone that
as well.
I would never condone that as well. Guys, can you pull up the Bow Wow tweet, guys? This is atrocious. This happened like a day or two after the video.
Bow Wow is disgusting.
Yeah, the Bow Wow. He's sitting there. I guess his name is Shad Moss. Ayo, at Real Donald Trump. Shut your punk. You know what? Up talking about my uncle Snoop Dogg before we pimp your wife and make her work for us. Mercy, can you imagine the outrage if anyone said that about Hillary Clinton or anyone said that about Michelle Obama? Where are the feminist, what do they call them, feminazis? Where are they?
I just spoke at the United Nations about human trafficking, and let me tell you something. For Bow Wow to come out and make those comments about pimping Melania Trump, it is the most inappropriate comment made by this individual. And then as well with Snoop Dogg, I mean, seriously, Eric, the point is that he stands where many, young people listen to his music, watch his videos. The message that he is sending out of pointing a gun to the Donald Trump clown is atrocious. It sends the wrong message. And let me tell you, anyone knows this that's been in politics. If there's a threat to the president, the FBI investigates. And although they want to say it's politically incorrect, this takes it way too far.
Right. Let me jump in. Lisa, now listen, I think Bow Wow owes Melania Trump an apology. He owes Donald Trump, Barron Trump, an apology. That was atrocious. He's a piece of garbage for doing that. Lisa, let's talk a little bit about the money now. Snoop Dogg has been a pitchman for some major products. Do those products risk some backlash?
No, because the comments were made about President Trump as opposed to President Obama. There's a complete double standard that exists. If you remember the Republican staffer in 2014 who wrote on her own personal Facebook page something critical about the way that President Obama's daughters were dressed, she became an international news story. There were TV stations camped out of her parents' house. She was forced to resign. But what have we seen from the left, from the entertainment industry? We've seen these comments by Bow Wow. Snoop Dogg literally shooting the president in a music video. We've seen Madonna talking about, yes, he did. With the
I have to go. Coming up